Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Masai with the camera. I'm coming you live from my home, East Africa, Kenya, and it is about 4 p.m. and I just want to walk around my home as part of keeping fit and at the same time creating content. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to the channel and follow me, whereby I want to showcase you the life in my home area. The things they are there, you can be able to see. These are a unique type of trees that is very fast growing, but these are being fast growing, they are also very good. They don't rot easily. These are not blue gums. In Kiswahili we call, in Kimasai we call it black trees, yellow rock. I don't know what is the name in your place, but you can definitely be able to see that these are beautiful trees that are found in my home. If you just seen near her, there are some poultry that are kienyeji feeding. I'm also attracted to them. You can just pass by. Then maybe possibly you can be able to see the birds are running away, but they are part of the beautiful. So this is a beautiful environment in my home. The entire of this area has been covered by trees. We have been planting trees across these places. We are simply looking at it and saying, yeah, these are the vegetations, these are trees, they're always fast growing. You cut one, then you can be able to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 come out as a result. So you can be able to see, yeah, so these are trees. So welcome to the channel. As you can see, I am just walking around. Today I want to do an endless walk with so many reasons. One reason is today, like my first day, I've been posted close to my home, where I will be working from directly. And to keep fit, I will definitely be walking up and down, so that the distance I used to cover also increase. Because if I don't cover long distance, then definitely, ladies and gentlemen, my health may be affected. So because of that, I will definitely have to be walking large and wide, so that I can be able to cover so much distance. Because you can imagine, from my place of work to my home is about only 100 meters. So to keep fit, so that I can be able to become okay in my health, I will definitely have to be walking. So welcome to my tour. Today I just want to walk. So this one was dug some time back with the sole reason of making a road, but it was abandoned because it crumbles. When you take it, it can be able to crumble. So this one can easily crumble. So when you're able to use it, it can easily. Oh ma, sakanya. Lakuwa nje kidogo. Ndio uko chini. Si kijana kwa saa. Ashe. Basi ni wazima. Akili ilikuwa mbali kidogo. Sasa bado shonage. Sasa ashe. My neighbor just asked me why have I not greeted her, which is extremely bad. In my community, you have to greet people. It was so wrong of me not greeting her that I rectified, because I was speaking stone a bit, and again they are not used to content creation, and so sorry, they are not used to content creation. But she asked me, why have you not say hi to me? And I had to say hi, because in my people you definitely have to always say hi. From here you can also look at, I am now in an extremely windy place. You may not hear me well because it's extremely windy, so you can't hear me well. But you can look at the beauty of our homeland. This is our hills, and very far there I have a place where I keep my cows. I saw not my ahead of me is where we keep our cows, and I've seen someone goats have just invaded. And very far this other place, that is where is one of my farms, sugarcane farms. Today I want just to walk all the way to that farm, but ahead of me there is where we feed our cows, but someone's goats have decided to stray into the place. This is all the way from Narok County, Kenya. This is the rural life in which you definitely, I know it is very windy, you cannot be able to get me so well. It is very windy, so you may not hear me extremely well. But I want to believe the GoPro is a strong camera. It can record widely, and we can have a taste of what is definitely taking place and what is just about to happen. When we were young, I really remember this hill. During those ages, the boys from this side of the village and our side of the village used to be epic enemies. We used to fight a lot, and all over here used to be our fighting place. We could throw stones, we could use machetes to just fight, and at times it used to be deadly. So the boys from this side and the boys from our side, that is below the other hill, could never see eye to eye. Ahead of here, there are now some cows. This is how we feed cows in our area. The cows look curious, as if they have understood why am I taking a video of them. This is cow. Now when you whistle to the cow, they become relaxed. I can see these cows have a lot of ticks, and this side where they are feeding is their land. This other side is not our land, but we paid it so that when the grass grow, our cows can come and feed. So I've seen some goats inside this other side, and I want to remove them from the grass. This big grass you see here is for our cows. There was some payment of money we have paid to this home so that we can be able to feed our cows periodically with them or with the owner of the land. This is extremely rocky area. You cannot be able to plant, but now God gives everything a purpose. There is a very good grass that grows from this place, and that good grass is the one that now feeds the animal. As you can be able to see, those now are goats feeding on this grass. So I have to take them out because they are not supposed to be feeding here. So let me take them out so that they go back to the owner. But you can see they are so beautiful. There are only 1, 2, 3 large. This one must be a twin bone, and the other one has really given milk. And you can see the udder is so big. So I just want to take them back slowly, and then they go back to the owner. But I really love this goat. I really love this goat. This is now the head goat. That's the male in charge. And this other goat happened to be carrying a very big udder. I don't know whether this is a udder for milk, whether it is sickness, I really don't know. But I have to take them back, because if I leave them here, they will definitely feed on the grass, and they are not supposed to be feeding on the grass. But what amuses me about this goat is it has a very big udder. Remember, the goat meat is extremely expensive. So this is now me taking the goats out of this land, because they are not supposed to be feeding from this point. After I've taken them out, I'll definitely be able to proceed with my journey. I know it is extremely windy. You may struggle to hear me. There's also sun on this other side, but all in all, I have returned them to the place. Let me keep going. I am just walking with so many reasons: to keep health, at the same time also to ensure that I be able to progress and see what takes place in my farm. If you are new to this channel, the channel name is Masai with the Camera. Kindly subscribe to the channel. I am shooting all the way from Africa, Kenya to be specific, and from Kenya has 47 counties, and I'm in the county number 40. I'm the county number 31, which is Narok County. And in Narok County, I am definitely coming from one community that is so attractive, not only to Africa, but to the entire world, the Masai community. A community that have taken the name Masai with a Camera. So today, I want to showcase you just a local walk from my home to my other side of the farms, where I have sugarcane, and I want to take you to the sugarcane farm to see the progress that is taking place in that farm. So for me, it is walking fine, but beside walking, it is also part of exercising. I exercise, and at the same time, I am going to see the result. I don't know whether I can get a fruit to eat here. Yeah, this fruit is eatable. We call it olamuriaki, but right now they have not put it. If you go to my channel, you are able to see it. I had one time recorded a video while in the Kenya Wild Note, and I was able to give a video that was showing me eating this fruit. This one is also eatable. It's known as olpusi. This is what you call olamuriak. Not olamuriak, but yeah, the name has gone out of my head. But it's a very good fruit. You can look at. We could use this one to fight. We could make bulls out of this, and then we break off this head, and then we could be able to have the fighting. Look at this one. They used to be very good fighting, and they have the thorns. I believe the thorns is simply meant to protect the fruit, but it is also a medicinal plant. It has a lot of medicinal value, and so that is it from the trees. So this is from Narok. It is a dry season. We are used to having a lot of rain, but today we are in a dry season. Sugarcane plantation is largely taking place and replacing the heritage of the Maasai people. The Maasai people are well known for being animal keepers, especially cows. And despite being animal keepers, this Maasai community also are people who rear wild animals. In the entire Africa, in the entire Kenya region, there are so many national parks associated. This painting is not by mistake. The painting here on this one is to ensure that when somebody steals, you can be able to get it. So this painting was done because people could steal the fencing wire. So that's now the reason why this painting was done. So that if you steal, it can easily be able to be traced to your place. That's why this one has been painted. And then if you steal, you can definitely be found to be the one who took it. Let me ascend from this place. I am moving all the way to a farm that I have planted some maize. I'll be taking you again another farm around this place that also will require my attention. And definitely, ladies and gentlemen, this become part of the long walk that I want to do from here all the way to my farm. That bird has just flown very beautifully to that tree, and yeah, this side, this person has planted some good fruits. This is an orchard. The orchard should be a farm with the beautiful trees or an agroforest. You can also see they planted some good grass. So with that, I am walking. The trees are so big. You can definitely see these big trees. Extremely big trees. So I'll just say Suba is saying hi to a man. I've seen some man in their home. So when I tell him Suba, simply mean how are you? So welcome. Someone was calling me. Let me try to pick the call. Flow with the vibe in this YouTube village. Somebody's calling me, so I have to pick the call. Yes. Hello. Huyu ni hapo ni shule gani ya nini ja? Kuna Messi na kuna Lesho. So 77 akata talak. Walitoka shule. Kai tu agene. Lo que te va a ayudar niña. Elegete mdogo. hiyo kuandika najua bado. Kaya jua lagi ya dolimu. Mengia PP1 ndio nigizia kwa PP2 si ndio? Wacha ingia 1 ndio nigizia kwa 2. So that at least akuwe catch up tena. Sasha na hiyo 77 I'll do it. Sasa ndio je don't fear. So that's just a call from my sons in school. And if you look at this sugarcane is on a hill. Sugarcane on a hill don't do so well. So when you prepare to buy sugarcane farm, please take care. Just an advice to people who want to plant sugarcane, please take care. If you grow sugarcane on a hill, you can definitely be able to have very poor result. The hill soil is not good. One, the old sugarcane will have some flowers. You can eat the flowers, and then the second cut, definitely there is nothing you are going to receive as a result. So when you plant sugarcane, please don't plant on a hill. Don't be lied upon and say you have a sugarcane farm and it is on a hill. And this is a simple advice to people who want to grow sugarcane. Never have sugarcane on a hill, or on a rather hill, but place with small sands. So definitely come close to this place, I'll be able to come across one farm that is also mine. This is a sugarcane farm. When the maize will be harvested, I will definitely be able to come and plant here. So this farm here is my farm. I will plant maize here. I will plant sugarcane here. I know it will come up to some place here. So I'm just waiting this person to harvest the maize. And I want to believe, yeah, the soil look good because it will come from below. So this is now the soil. So for those who are new to the channel, this is now a maize farm. After this maize has been harvested, I will definitely come back now to start to plow. And the reason for me to plowing will be to plant sugarcane here. So definitely this will be another sugarcane farm that I'm waiting for the maize to dry and be removed from the farm. I want to believe the soil is good. The soil is definitely good, so it will not affect me. So this is my prayer, that it is a good soil. It's a good soil. It's on the lower side. The blackjack is really getting hold of my clothes, but this video I've said, as I've just let you the title, it is as it is. I am walking around with so many purposes, first of all, to also keep health, so that I don't just keep riding on a motorbike from one end to the other. This is for me to keep my health strong. So the farm will proceed from all the way somewhere up here, and it will come to this side. This part that has been removed is also part of the farm, but I'm waiting for them to harvest the maize. After they harvest the maize, then I can be able to till from below there all the way to up somewhere there. So this is now waiting. So this is now ready. As soon as the owner removes the maize from the upper part, I will definitely be able to come and plant the sugarcane. On this other side, this is now the maize. This is a good farm. You can see behind it, there is a very good plantation of banana. If you plant maize there, sugarcane here, it can really perform. Maize are now becoming a challenge. Maybe the soil has become shallow. So welcome to this vlog. This is the tour vlog of my village that I want to take you all the way to a sugarcane farm that is on the other side. And I've said I am doing this work with different purposes, to keep health and at the same time to ensure that I also have a check on my farm or my farms around. I have a farm up there, and I will definitely be looking at walking to that place. And also, it's part of keeping health, because if I don't walk like this, I've just told you my workstation and my home are so close to each other. So for me to keep health, I definitely have to design a unique way to keep health. And keeping health is walking around, going to the farm, and instead of going to the farm and not recording a video, then let me go to the farm while I record a video. I had just been coming from a call and I know my phone was charging, so let me again fix the phone so that it continues charging. So it continues charging, definitely it will become easy for me to have power at the end of the day. Welcome to this vlog. This is all the way from Maasai Land, Narok County, East Africa, Kenya, whereby we are creating the video just to showcase you the area we come from. And then watching the hive flow with the hive. The fence type you see is a natural fence. The name of the natural fence is known as Okinawa, and this natural fence is so good because it does not affect the cows or the animals. It is also rot very fast when it be, so it is not a dangerous fence. And a long time ago, Maasai Land used to be a common place where people could associate the Maasai community with big tracts of land. But things are not anymore. This man has only two cows, and they have been tattered. This one is now a farm, and it is so small. From this edge to that edge is someone's land. And so because of the land, definitely it becomes necessary that we embrace education. If you don't embrace education, because if you educate a child comprehensively, I think I should make that one as another part of the video. I think I need to bring this video to the end, and then I can be able to start another video that will touch on education, because it feels good that as I walk, I can also to pass a message to my video. Let's keep walking. So I'm just walking to the other farm. After the farm, so as I be able to come to the end of this video in the next few minutes, I can begin another video. For now, I want to do a video of about 20 minutes. After the first 20 minutes, I end the video. I again begin another video for 20 minutes, so that I can definitely be able to have two videos of 20, that is 40 minutes, so that you can be able to watch comprehensively without skipping anything, so that you can be able to come to the end of the video. So as I come to the end of this video, please subscribe to the channel, like, share and comment, so that I can be able to show you the local life in my community. So I've just left from my home. I am now overlooking another farm, and that farm normally disappoints me. Toto, so another kind of, yeah, you think you? Yeah, I don't know the gender of the boy, so for me to be positive, I ask him, am I going to tell you super, which is how are you boy, or takwenya, which is how are you girl? And that is a way to greet a child. If you don't know their sex, you ask, am I telling Kajogi super and Takwenya? Will I tell you super or Takwenya? Then the child will give a positive response. For him, he said Abba. Simply means he is a boy. He is a boy. So when I tell you, so there are so beautiful rocks here. My place is beautiful. My home area is beautiful. Look at those beautiful rocks. And this is also a fencing. There is this type of grass that grows in such a place. So it may be rocky, but that grass grows. I don't know what the name of the grass. This grass has so many uses. One, it is the one we use to touch our houses. So if you see any traditional home, this is the grass that was used to touch the houses. That is the grass. It is also useful by our cows and sheep. But the only disadvantage of these cows, when you use it for cows, it does not hold, well, we said, does not hold the animals for so long. So the cows using this grass will not have a lot of milk. So the grass is not good in producing milk, but it is good in meat production. And that is it. If you open today 2 cows here, that grass will be in the local language. Keeping that grass to grow is known as aker. So aker is simply leaving the land unattended to so that the grass can grow. So we call it aker, and that now come close to relations with agriculture. You know what to call forage. Hay. In hay conservation in grade 7, we call it a standing hay. So standing hay is leaving the land, and so some kids just through here, and somebody will just pick. They will have to carry it and ask from a home about whose kid left this one, because this is a lot of money. So if this kid has really come from school, some bread was in it, but because of play, the kid lost this one. So consider the cows have been tattered at home, and like in the past when people used to have a very big land. So I want to ask from home here whose kid left this one, because this one is so expensive. So for me to keep and support the family. Ngerai Baba Nena ngena Enangena pira Miyelo Takwanya Amena pira minongere sukul Mekonor rape yelo jana ngai Kene pote ni wengo ito inajer pingwari me anangari nage Baba miyelo Enangai anana bidoli yengera ya Enangoshi Ene pote ne wakete tena kona tene dowi Ando konora amore bene bolo Sasa So I've just delivered that one, because if the kids come out of school, they will definitely miss, and then it will become expensive, and procuring that thing is not easy. Procuring it is not easy, and that is the lifestyle of the village. That young kid came for it. I'm told possibly there's a kid around this place, and if it is for the kid, then they will be delivered too. So I'm about to come to the end of the video. This is now a maize, sugarcane plantation, and the population is now high. This is someone homestead up to here, and then from here another homestead peak. And as I was telling you, the use of the grass is so important. This house you see here is thatch house, and this thatch house was made using the grass from the hill. So this is now the use of that other grass. So the grass has several uses. That is the thatch house. Beside me, so this form has 1 thatch house, 2 thatch house, 3 thatch house. And that's the design of the gate. This is the gate design. Let's keep walking. I am walking for health. At the same time, I want to show you my local area. At the same time, I will also have to give you an information out of my walking. I know every time I put a video here, we have new people. I tell you to subscribe to the channel, Masawi the Camera. This is also maize, and you can be able definitely to see that we used to have large tract of land, but with time we have been caught up by the diminishing of land because of population. The land is now becoming small, and that brings the question: how are we going to embrace the government-funded houses so that we can live on the story? And definitely the answer is yes. And this is another beautiful place. The owner has just lined the road with beautiful flowers. This is the road to the river, but the owner has chosen to line it with beautiful flowers. He must be a very hardworking person. And the flowers also did not disappoint. They are growing side by side by the natural fence. So this fence, the one I'm telling you, it has so many advantages. One advantage, it covers the land very fast. Number 2, it is less harmful to human being. And then number 3, possibly the other important thing about this one is when it rots, when it breaks down like this, it can easily rot, and it does not also affect the children. It grows very fast. So that's now the importance of having such events. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. I've just done about 23 minutes of the video, 29 minutes of the video, and I feel I can be able to come to the end so that sorry. Anekata Anat Azureya. Yeah, so the donkey just ran away, possibly fearing me. So this is the first stream of water, and the cows normally drink water from that deep inside. So I've been using a motorbike to cross this side of the river, but today I am walking to my destination. Should I use the upper side? Yeah, let me use the upper side because I don't want to step on water, and I told you I am walking with so many purposes. This is the small bridge in which we are going to cross the river. So if I come to the end of the video, definitely it will become good, so that the next video now will be all about education. Oh yeah. Kacha langa la murani. Murani. Langa de rai. Yeah. Lolo, oye Lolo. What's up, Lolo? Ah, so that is a boy from the neighborhood. Yeah. The land is small until we are locking the farms. Welcome to the channel. Let me end here, and then I can pick the remaining part of the video from my farm. Welcome and subscribe to the channel. So if you have watched my previous video, welcome to this other video. And today is another second part of the video. This is the sugarcane plantation. And this video, my video is as raw as it is, whereby I want to showcase the local life and also pass a message that possibly the community need to understand. Yeah, from my back you can see that lady is coming with donkeys, and the struggle is real. And as David Jr. and the team said, we want to literally run away from poverty. And running away from poverty is one possibly in the near future. If you have a farm, please don't lease out your farms. Kindly give it, plant it on your own, so that when you grow and you harvest, because the sugarcane farming is now here, you can be able to reap the benefit. So one item I will say, please don't lease out your farm. Number two, we know the land has reduced, and when the land reduces, what do we have to do? There is a very dangerous report that has been put on social media, on national TV in Kenya, and there was also almost the same report in the US, where a teacher was crying that the children could not read and understand the basic literacy language. What I'm saying to put across is, let us also embrace education, because if you educate a child, then definitely you have bought that child land, you have bought that child cows, you have bought that child all that they want, because the land is now small. I can only going to be given by my father 2 acres, and out of my 2 acres, I am a father of 10 children. If I give each child now out of the 2 acres, then, ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing to give to my children. So that will take me to the next thing, in which we want to discuss what we call discussion. So I am walking to my next land. I am about to plant. That is breathing fast, if that is English, because I've never walked along this place for long, and I need to be walking daily like this as I create my videos, so that I can keep fit. At the same time, I can also be able to monitor my farms, where I've taken care of my cows. So ahead of me there's a young children. No, now we don't allow them to appear on video, possibly my students in school. No, there's no barabara. Hey, Wadi. Metinity. Baba. Baba. Anya rangi sini bu anira nyara. Era marangi sole me wale. Gara kanalo ne unishimata. Welcome to my farm. Just say this for my young daughters. And yes, as I was saying, we don't have land anymore to plant. Possibly because of the hard life, these people have leased this land to someone else. Because of hard life, they have also leased me the land to plant my sugarcane. And the sad part of it is, if you lease a sugarcane farm, it will take you about how many years? It will become an investment of 6 years. So you can imagine I will be here for 6 years. So the person who had leased for you this land definitely will not be able to make use of this land for another 6 years. And maybe I have about how many children? 10 children. Where will they feed for the next 6 years that I will be in this land? Or somebody will be in that land. That's why I want to encourage people to self-grow the maize, to self-grow the sugarcane. So you can see now, this is a beautiful farm. I was able to weed it a few days ago. I am being tempted to weed it once more, and then I call it done. Because in sugarcane farming, when they grow, you only weed a short number of times, and then the sugarcane will sprout. So I'm considering, if I get some money, because it is all about money, then I can be able to weed. This other part of the land is not so good. It's not so good, but the lower side of the farm is extremely good. So you can see, so this is now the sugarcane farm. It was weeded. If only I get money today, I can definitely be able to weed. For instance, this farm here, the person who just gave me this land to till for the next 6 years has already completely, mark my word, completely sold off the upper part of this land. So you can imagine that person has 4 children. They are not going to school. What life will that home expose itself? And that now come back to the basis of the discussion that I said, let us embrace education, and not just education that will give meaning to our children. So it will be extremely good that all of us who are involved in education, from parents to teachers, to extremely take serious the education part. Because if you don't educate, following the statistics done by the USAWA, there's a group in Kenya that is in August, they released a very heartbreaking report. And from the report they say junior school transition to senior school in Kenya is 100%. But out of 10 students, only 3 are able to read and comprehend the work they did in grade 3. And remember, senior school is in grade 10. So if you are in grade 10, only 3 out of 10 are able to understand and comprehend the storybook of grade 3. Simply means 7 out of 10 learners are not able. So there's this dangerous animal. You know, they are the borrowers. They borrow the ground. So this is now the end of the sugarcane. From here, this is the other part of my sugarcane. You can be able to see. That's why I'm telling you, I'm just walking across so that I can be able to show you. This is one farm. I've only weeded it once, and I am sweating. And when I sweat like this, I feel so good. Why do I feel so good? Because I know the body is losing weight. At the same time, I am inspecting my investment. This sugarcane is now about 4 months old. The benefit of growing sugarcane: 1, you will harvest it and you get money. That is a very important benefit. At the end of the day, you will harvest this sugarcane and you will get a lot of money. That is number 1. Number 2, the sugarcane farms. The sugarcane farms, when you have a sugarcane that is 9 months old, mark my word, 9 months old, you are going to use this sugarcane to pay school fees. They will give you an overdraft. So as I go, I don't. So I have to approach this one. when I put like that one. I have uprooted that one. Yeah. So mark my word, I've said the second benefit is you are going to use the sugarcane in paying school fees. The other one I've told you, you are going to use the sugarcane after being harvested. There are two types of harvesting. There is a mature harvesting, and in which from the mature harvesting, you normally harvest sugarcane